I finally bought the Xbox Series S and PlayStation 5, wanting to collect all the consoles for a while now. I got the PlayStation 5, I'd say, about a little over a year ago, and it has been great. And I've been eyeing which Xbox console I wanted to get, whether it be the Xbox Series X or S. Obviously, I went with the Xbox Series S. For me, I already have a PlayStation 5. It just seemed that the Xbox Series S is a good option to have it as a second console. What if you want to have it your main console? That is a good question, and I wanted to just talk about my experiences with the Xbox Series S so far. So maybe this is your first console you're looking to buy, or you're upgrading from a previous Xbox. I hope to help you decide whether or not the Xbox Series S is for you in this video. I was really surprised at the overall performance of the Xbox Series S. Like, first thing when you open the package, you take it out of the box, is like, this thing is tiny. It really fits anywhere in your room, desk, wherever you're gonna put it. So I think that's really nice. You know, being that it's so small, you would think that it's going to not perform as well. Generally, like I said, in most games, you're going to have a lot of fun with it. You won't really notice a lot of things. You know, if you want the top of the line, then, you know, the Xbox Series S isn't for you. It's not going to do 4K, and it's not going to do high frame rates. It's going to allow you to play the games that are out there of today, play these next generation titles that you want to play. Allows you to use Xbox Game Pass, which I think is a phenomenal service. Actually, at the moment, I think Xbox Game Pass is definitely better than PlayStation. I do think PlayStation is definitely catching up. With the overall performance, you know, you're going to be able to get Xbox Game Pass. You're going to be able to download any game you want on the Microsoft Store. You know, everything is digital. If you're trying to save space, the console alone is small, plus you won't have physical games around. You can have a really nice, tight kind of setup, and it just looks really nice. What I do like is the top of the Xbox, this black part is the big fan that helps, you know, dissipate the heat, which really is important. This little thing is so quiet when you are playing a game that, you know, sometimes you have to check to see if it's on. Like, it's awesome. Where it has the PlayStation 5 sounds like a plane's taking off with all the fans going off. I actually got a notification from another Reddit on Xbox Series S. They said that their Xbox was overheating. It was because the dust built up in the fan. You can figure out a way to clean the top off. It kind of relieves that issue. It's a great little small compact console that will allow you to play these Xbox exclusive games that you want to play, or if you want to play the other games on Xbox Game Pass, whatever, it's there for you at a cheaper price. I played a few different games. I only had the Xbox Series S for 2 months now, and I bought Hogwarts Legacy from the Xbox Store. It was an overall good experience. The download speeds were very good. I didn't have to wait too long to play the game, which I was happy about. I wasn't sure if the Xbox Series S was going to take forever to download. I mean, I know that the internet is definitely going to play a huge role. I wouldn't say I have the best internet. I would say I have decent internet, not the fastest or the slowest. It didn't take too long to download and get right into the game, which was nice. The same thing happened with Xbox Game Pass when I was allowed to download different games. I tried a variety of different games in different genres. So I tried the first-person shooter Hellslinger, which was pretty fun to play. I like metal music a lot, so I figured I would like the game. I couldn't get into it that much, but I wanted to at least try a first-person shooter out on the Xbox Series S. And I tried a racing game, Forza Horizon 5, which I played on my PC before, and the game is great. It runs very well on the Xbox Series S, and I can't complain there. And then I just downloaded a fun game, Tetris, to see if, you know, how good I am at the game. That game was pretty fun too, and they all played pretty well. I had an overall good experience with each game. I definitely have, before I got the Xbox Series S, I'm into Reddit forums on Xbox Series S, and different games are going to play differently depending on the developer, how everything, you know, ends up playing out. I think just the difficulty overall of developing the game. I can't think specifically of a game right off the top of my head, but there are some games that play really, really well on the Xbox Series S, whereas other games, just a lot of people complained about the textures not being so well, crashes and things like that. So expect to have some games that are just so-so and other games that play really, really well when it comes to gameplay on the Xbox Series S. Why I bought the Xbox Series S is really, I love collecting and buying different consoles and gaming tech, which is why I have this channel. Another reason is that I think the Xbox Series S is pretty unique. I wanted to see how it was going to perform and just have the ability to play any Xbox exclusive games that were coming out in the future. I've always had a lot of different consoles, whether it be Xbox or PlayStation, Nintendo. I just like having the option to play whatever game comes out, no matter what console it's on. Definitely, you see a lot more games today that are kind of available to have it with any console, so it's really not that big of a deal. I was curious to see how this was going to work, being that it's an all digital console. It is supposed to be smaller, more compact. I really didn't want to spend the money of an Xbox Series X. I was like, all right, let's see how the Xbox Series S is going to handle being it a little bit cheaper. You know, I've read a lot of Reddit with people talking about, you know, that they either love the Xbox Series S or that they kind of wish they held off and bought the Xbox Series X instead. Either way, I think Xbox is doing something really great with their Xbox Game Pass. No matter who you talk with, I feel like people, you know, really are enjoying the Xbox Game Pass. I've felt the same way with my experience with the Xbox Series S. So who is the Xbox Series S for? And I think it's really for anybody who either doesn't have a console or they're trying to update their previous generation console. They don't have the money to save up for the Xbox Series S. If you want to just get gaming right away, you want to, you know, save space and you don't mind about the digital aspect of just having all downloadable games on your Xbox, then the Xbox Series S is a great move. You know, like I said before, of course, you're not going to get the best graphics or the best frame rates. You're going to be able to play these new games that are coming out. You know, you will still have a lot of fun with it. I had a blast playing Hogwarts Legacy, Forza Horizon 5, Hellslinger, you know, all the Game Pass games, which is awesome. Definitely this console has like no storage. Like it has an SSD, but it's only like 512 gigabytes, which is very small. And to upgrade the storage, you have to buy an expansion card from Seagate, which if you want like a decent size storage unit, like a 1 or 2 terabyte, you have to spend more than the console, or at least the same amount or close to it, which is a very steep price to pay for, you know, an expansion card. It is a pain if you keep clogging up your Xbox Series S with games and storage issues. So keep that in mind if you're buying the Xbox Series S. If you are not buying the Xbox Series S because you think it's not going to perform well, or, you know, you're going to be missing out, I don't think that's a good reason not to buy it. If you want to get the best of the best, save up, then definitely get an Xbox Series X instead, or you can go on PlayStation, go to the PlayStation 5 route as well. Either way, you're going to have a lot of fun gaming, and you know, you can't go wrong with it. If you want to help support the channel, consider subscribing and have fun gaming, because that is the most important part of all of this.